Perfect. All right, so back to what I was saying before. So I'm gonna try to start out this stream kind of like recapping the week, and then kind of show you a little bit of what's coming forward in the future on the channel. I don't have a lot of time right now. I'm trying to figure out a way to like fit all these things in, so I can grow this channel. Plus, I'm also trying to do some of my photography on the side. If you're interested, check it out on Instagram at The Inadequate Photographer. So I'm also trying to work on that. I have a lot of pictures that I'm backed up on, and I need to start working on them so I can start posting them over on Instagram. But for this channel, I'm just gonna kind of recap the week. At least some of the things that I've saw, just a few little articles that I saw this week, so you guys can kind of get a hint of what's gonna come to the channel in the future. So let's switch over here. Excuse me. Still a little groggy from last week. This weather change, it's kind of messing with me. So anyway, so real quick recap about this week. I don't know if you guys already know, but the PlayStation Plus free games for October have been announced. Or at least this is what they're thinking it's going to be. I mean, according to Game Rant, it's already been confirmed. So we're looking at Hell Let Loose on the PS5, Mortal Kombat X on the PS4, and PGA Tour 2K21 on the PS4. Not a big sports person. I haven't really played a sports game since the Blitz games, probably like on the PlayStation 2. So maybe that was the last time I probably played any type of a sports game. No, you know what? I think I played like oh man, what is that game? See, that's how bad I am at playing sports games. I can't even remember it. I barely have time to play the PlayStation anyways. But it was a baseball game. I think it was Sony's version of like the 2019 MLB game, one of those. That's the last sports game that I played. Mortal Kombat, huge fan. Don't get to play it as much. I'm actually I just finished the storyline to Mortal Kombat 11, I think last month. So you know, hopefully I can play a little bit of that here in the future. But again, tonight's literally the only night that I actually get to play some PlayStation. Hell Let Loose, don't know. That's for the PS5. I personally do not have a PS5, nor am I actively looking for a PS5, and I encourage anybody that's planning on buying a PlayStation 5 from a scalper, do not do it. These people are, it's pretty much the same thing that's going on with the GPU crisis. These people are buying these things up and raising the prices up, and people need to stop paying for them. I hope people stop paying for them. That way the prices come back down, and you know, we can get these things in stock in store. You know, between GPUs and the PlayStations, and for those who have the Xboxes, there's people that want to build their you know, computers that can't build their computers because they can't get a hold of GPUs. And I think it's gotten a little bit better. I know that a few months ago I was looking for a GPU, and I had to pay, I think, an additional $60, so it wasn't that bad for me. But I didn't buy it from a scalper. It was actually a vendor who just raised the prices, just not as high. It was the NVIDIA TI 1050 Ti. That's what I was looking for, and I was able to find it for about 200 bucks, and which it normally goes for about 140 to 150. But you know, again, it was from a seller. It wasn't a scalper, so you know, they didn't jack up the price that bad. So anyways, if you guys are looking forward to these games, hopefully you know, that's actually what we get here on Tuesday coming up. Let's switch over to the next one. Oh yeah, so this was really interesting because I'm a really huge fan of Metal Gear, and I'll be 100% honest, I started playing Metal Gear 5, but I didn't get a chance to finish it. I need to go back and finish that. So, again, I don't get a chance to play these games anymore. Ever since I had a kid, you know, playing PlayStation just kind of got put on the back burner for me. So I don't get the chance to play this, and I don't know what the PlayStation 4 came out. I don't know, 7 years ago, 8 years ago now, something like that, and that's when Metal Gear Solid 5 came out. So I haven't gotten a chance to play that, but I'm really excited. I haven't played a Castlevania game in a long time either. I think the last time I played a Castlevania game was probably on the Nintendo, to be honest. So I need to go back and relive those, but I'm kind of looking forward to a Castlevania game. And actually, no, I played a Castlevania game on the PSP. That was the last time I played a Castlevania game. So I'm kind of looking forward to going back and recapping on some Castlevania. But here we have Konami, according to GameSpot, seem to be working on a new Silent Hill and Castlevania and Metal Gear Solid. So I don't know too much about these things. I've been hearing about a Metal Gear game for a couple years now, so I don't know if it's a rumor. I don't know if it's not, if it's been confirmed. I've also been hearing about some Silent Hill games. I didn't get a chance to read this full entire article before I started the live stream, but apparently, according to GameSpot, this is exactly what Silent Hill is working on. And what they're working on as far as Metal Gear Solid, it's going to be 3. The Snake Eater, there's a third-party studio who's developing it. So hopefully I get a chance to read this whole entire article before sometime this weekend, and I can just make a whole entire video and just post it with my thoughts on YouTube and see how that goes. But as far as the little bit that I did get to read, it's a third-party studio that's developing Metal Gear Solid 3, which that was one of my favorite Metal Gear Solid games. I've actually been playing Metal Gear since the Nintendo days, and I actually I think I still own the cartridge. I'll have to go downstairs and find it, but I think I own the cartridge for the original Metal Gear game. So ever since then, I've been playing Metal Gear. I beat Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, 3, and hopefully with them redoing Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, they do a really good job at that game. I wouldn't mind seeing it with updated graphics. I thought that was one of the better games out of the whole series. At least I thought it was. I don't know, some people didn't like it as much. I thought it was. Of course, you can't, I kind of wish that they would redo the original Metal Gear Solid, the one that came out on the PlayStation 1. That's kind of what I wish that they would redo with updated graphics, updated everything. Man, I would love to play that game. That game had an incredible storyline, and it was groundbreaking at the time. So hopefully they take that game and somebody remakes it. Hopefully Konami passes it on to one of these studios and remakes it, so we'll see. But anybody who's looking for Castlevania, again, I haven't played a Castlevania game in a long time, but I wouldn't mind touching back up. I remember having a lot of fun with the Castlevania games, but I don't remember them that much. But I, wish, maybe I'll go back and play some Castlevania on one of these live streams one day, and you guys can watch me suck on that too, since I'm not very good on these. The Silent Hill games, the last one I played, and I don't know if there's any more out there, was on the PlayStation, I believe, on the original PlayStation. That was the last Silent Hill. I'm not too much into these horror games, so Silent Hill wasn't up there for me. But the last one I played I believe, was the original that came out on the PlayStation. But anybody who's interested in Silent Hill, I know I've been hearing some rumors that people just want Silent Hill franchise back. So hopefully this will help a couple people out, and they do come out with a new Silent Hill for you guys. All right, let's move on to the next article. Oh man. what is up with this page? There we go. So anybody who's looking for PS5, like I mentioned earlier before, man, stop buying them from the scalpers. I'm not actively looking for one, but you know, I do hope to get my hands on one. I mean, at this point, I'll be honest with you, I kind of want to wait until the PlayStation. I've been hearing some rumors about a PlayStation Pro, so at this point I kind of just want to wait until the PlayStation Pro comes out, supposedly in 2023, 2024. I don't know if I should get my hands on a PlayStation 5 right now. You know, like I said, I'm not looking for one. I mean, I find one. If I find one, I find one. But please stop paying the scalpers so they can bring the prices down and stop buying it. Like I said earlier, with the GPUs as well. But anyways, the PlayStation 5 orders delays. I heard that Sony had a debacle a couple weeks ago, and they had to resend out emails again for people who wanted PlayStation 5s. So, and I think they fixed that. Let me make sure. Okay, I'm just making sure that you guys are hearing what I'm saying. But hopefully, you know, they fixed that issue. But I was reading this article here by Slash Gear, and according to them, they were saying that the PlayStations that were ordered through Sony through the emails were seeing shipping delays. So, yep, right here. So shipping delays, the ones that were ordered directly from Sony. So hopefully, you know, Sony figures their stuff out and they get it together and ship out whatever PlayStations people ordered. And then again, Target today apparently had some restocks. That's what this article is covering. Target had some restocks of the PlayStation 5s, and I believe Target is doing online only, and it's kind of random when they pop up. And supposedly, I also looked online, and supposedly you cannot buy them on the Target app. You have to be on a computer. And I was reading that online somewhere. That's what some people are saying. I don't know if that's a rumor. I don't know how accurate that is, but I've been on a couple of forums where people have been saying that that's the only way that you can get a PlayStation from Target. And then also GameStop just got some restock, and I think they're doing this weekend, some of the stores are gonna be doing lines or tickets for people to go, or if it's not lines or tickets, I think it's for the people that have the premium card. I haven't been to a GameStop in a few years. I think the last time I went to a GameStop was probably like 2 years ago to buy a game for my daughter for her Switch. And I might not have even gotten it at GameStop. I might have gotten it at Target. Excuse me. But whatever the premium pass is for GameStop, that I don't know if you have to pay extra for that or what, but I heard that those are the ones that are going to be entitled. Whoever has those are going to be the ones that are going to be entitled to being able to get those. So if you have that, go to GameStop this weekend or contact your GameStop. Same thing with Target. Just kind of keep looking online. Supposedly they got some restocks. I think last weekend or the weekend before, it was Best Buy that they were allowing people to line out. Here in my local Best Buy, there was people lining up overnight and camping to try to get some PlayStation 5s. Alright, so let's move on from the gaming news, and let's move on to a little bit of entertainment news.